use hashtag LLWS. That is quite a beard from that Rhode Island fan. Probably a dad. That is beard of the tournament for sure. Mark Brown along with Rain Wilson in Bristol, Connecticut at the Giamatti Center. 1 inning in the books. And it was all Rhode Island, but it could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, absolutely. A double play to get 2 outs in the inning with the bases juiced. What a job by Connecticut to get out of the inning. But Rhode Island in that first, man, they were connecting over and over again. Line drive after line drive.
Yeah, even the double play that turned the inning around was hard hit. Maya Chorus, the shortstop, swing and a miss at the first pitch. Lily Marcano started the rally with a double and then was driven in by Alexa Okalovic. And quickly ahead, 0-2 for Izzy.
2 strikes.
Whoa. 1-2. Chorus takes that one. Good high. Maya's been struggling a little bit at the plate this week. 1 for 7, so she's looking to help her team here. Swing and a miss for the first out of the second. Well, there's nobody on base for Bryn Ayers. That's a shame because she's been driving in runners in a big way. That one misses outside. Bryn Ayers sometimes is in left field, sometimes just hitting. Usually at some point in the game, you will see Joe Urban make some defensive substitutions across his outfield. And there he is. Just absolutely loves this team. And the entire community of Milford, Connecticut as well. They take their softball seriously. As well as, all the coaching. And of course, any Little League structure has got to have a board that operates together and commits to things, and Milford really is the gold standard at this moment in Little League softball here in Connecticut. That is in there for a strike, taking on 3-0.
3 balls, 1 strike.
A big swing from Bryn. But it is strike 2, full count.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Full count with 1 out and nobody on. Called strike 3. We're obviously some great pitchers, but she's looking very much in command, isn't she?
Flame throwing. Sometimes we call it cheddar. This time it's arm side that catches the corner. Freezes up Bryn Ayers, who's been the best hitter for this team in the last couple of games. Izzy Marcano, third punch out of the day.
And she keeps throwing strikes. Paige Perry, the first baseman, already behind in the count, 0-1. 3 strikeouts so far for Izzy Marcano. 0-2. Marcano ahead in the count this time.
2 strikes.
Paige Perry's had a good week, 3 for 6 at the plate. And she lines that one, but right into the glove of Alexa Okalovic for the 3rd out of the inning.
Alexa Okalovic can do it on both sides of the ball. Look at the positioning. Glove side, snags it. Rhode Island up, 2-0. Virginia then had a wonderful career at Florida State. Chopped me up a number of times. I don't think I ever got a hit on Catherine. And now we see her in Athletes Unlimited, one of the premier professional softball
The 5th Athletes Unlimited softball season begins tonight on ESPN2 and the ESPN app. Gwen Svekis takes on Alyssa Denham's team at 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific, followed by Odyssey Alexander's team taking on Team Sydney Romero from the Parkway Bank Sports Complex in Rosemont, Illinois, of course, just outside of Chicago. Looking forward to another incredible season. Rhode Island right back at it with the 2-run lead, bottom of the 2nd inning. Layla Murphy takes strike 1 from Marina Cosmas, who threw 37 pitches in that very tough first inning. Gave up 2 runs, but it could have been a lot worse. Good defense definitely turned that half inning around. 2-bouncer back to Marina Cosmas, and she has the first out of the inning. So that's got her feeling pretty good.
Yeah, anytime you get that lead off out, data-wise, I mean, you're in much better position to hold the opposing team off the board, but also physically, emotionally, it relaxes you a bit in the circle, relaxes the defense, and better positioned against this Rhode Island offense for Marina Cosmas here in the 2nd. And there we see Marina trying to work the off-speed. And I love that they're trying to work this in now because they will need a change of speeds, especially at the top of this Rhode Island lineup.
So after that first out, Marina behind the count 2-0 to Lila Riley, just under 5 feet tall. The Kendrick Lamar fan. And now a 3-0 count. Lila Riley, who's 1 for 3, couple RBIs, scored 3 runs this week in Bristol. Ball 4, 4-pitch walk. And that will bring to the plate Adriana Garcia. She is hitting in the number 10 spot in this loaded batting order for Rhode Island. Little sacrifice bunt, gets the runner over, and the 2nd out of the inning.
Great softball all around. Adriana Garcia gets a pitch on the inner half of the plate. Charging is Dylan Gaglione, gives it up to first base, gets the out. But Rhode Island will take the sacrifice bunt, moving Murphy to second base, Riley, 60 feet, and now into scoring position for Rhode Island.
See what Maya Vieira can do with that. Sorry, Mia Vieira. She's just 1 for 6 in the tournament. She has driven in 2 runs. She's got 1 out there in scoring position for on second base with 2 outs. Big swing and a miss. Lila Riley. It says here her nickname is Ducky. Wants to be an anesthesiologist. Strike 3 swinging. Just 11 pitches for Marina Cosmas to get those 3 outs. Connecticut trying to get on the board.
School.
Barely a cloud in the sky over Bristol. Little League softball. New England Region Championship game. Alongside Rain Wilson, former Duke star, I'm Mark Brown, and a great crowd enjoying the weather. Not too hot either. Maybe by the end of this game it might touch 80 degrees, so couldn't ask for a better day for softball.
Not at all. Walk into the ballpark today, there was an energy, there was a fervor, there was excitement, and the crowd has definitely shown up for these young ladies out on the field today.
Leading off in the top of the 3rd, third baseman Dylan Gaglione. Big swing and a miss as Izzy Marcano. She has allowed just 1 base runner. It was a leadoff single from Ella Urban back in the 1st. Has retired the last 6, including 3 strikeouts. Looks like Dylan is right on that, but Izzy Marcano has been tough to turn around here.
2 strikes.
0-2 count. That one in the dirt. They're changing speeds. Strike 3 swinging. Izzy Marcano, 4th strikeout of the game, and she's rolling.
Yeah, she's feeling it, and you can see it in the velocity. Her teammates, her coaches call her a flamethrower, and right now the fire is working perfectly. Her 4th strikeout of the day, only in the top of the 3rd.
Sophia Capalbo tries to bunt her way on. Foul ball in the box. Strike 1.
How about Lila Riley? This is a great learning lesson for any softball players out there. Do not wait for the umpiring crew to let you know if it's fair or foul. Make the play. Lila Riley does a really, really nice job there of playing it through. Extra rep of practice at the very least.
Ground ball to second base for the 2nd out of the inning. Layla Murphy, as Rhode Island continues to play clean ball here. Grace Dubin coming up.
Number 15.
She's the catcher.
Grace Dubin.
Last season, the catcher on this Milford, Connecticut state champion, New England champion was Marina Cosmas. Grace Dubin takes over as Marina has become the primary pitcher, and Grace has done a great job. And they definitely have some good chemistry going between the two of them. Loves Chick-fil-A. Out back there for strike 1. Lalo Marcano, the manager for Rhode Island, described, and I said, what kind of team do you have? Tell me about your team. He said, we've got good pitching, good hitting, average defense. I suppose that's relative. Looks pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, the defense has played incredibly well, but if you compare Connecticut and Rhode Island in terms of fielding percentage, Rhode Island's right at 940. Connecticut is at 986, so definitely average, whereas Connecticut is above average. But man, when you can play 2 out of the 3 phases of the game incredibly well, you will be successful.
Ball strike 3. 4 strikeouts in the last 2 innings for Izzy Marcano. That one is only 10 pitches. In this New England Region Championship game against the 2-time defending champion Milford Little League of Milford, Connecticut. It has been all Rhode Island as they come to the plate in the bottom of the 3rd inning. The number 12 player in their batting order is Juliana Borges, who takes ball 1. Hey, our favorite baseball player, Xander Bogaerts. Yep. As a Red Sox fan, I miss him too. That's okay. Don't get me started. 1-1 count as Borges looks to turn this lineup over. Fouls that off the right side. And it's 1-2. The winner of this game packs the bags for Greenville, North Carolina in the Little League World Series. 35 or 3.5? I couldn't tell. 35 would be impressive.
Yeah, I think he's got to start now. Come on, there we go.
Yeah, see what I mean?
I think it was.
It's 35,
yeah,
and they had to cut and paste that back together. 2 pieces of paper there. So 35. I don't know. I think he could probably do it. First out of the inning, down on strikes, Juliana Borges. And now we go back to the top of the order. A lot of damage was done here. In the top of the 1st inning, Izzy Marcano dominating on the mound. Has a double and a run scored at the plate. Oh, no, I can't help myself. In the circle.
It's all right. It's all right. We'll let that one go.
One. Right? Just one. Behind 2-0 to Marcano. The first 3 batters got hits in the game for Rhode Island. 2 of them scored. That one's in there for strike 1. So Marina had a very tough first inning, 37 pitches, 5 base runners, 2 came in, but limited the damage there. Check swing, just missing. 3-1 count for one of the top hitters on this team. She goes after the high fastball, and it's a full count.
Really nice bounce back there from Marina Cosmas after the 3-1 count, not to get the call on the 2-1 pitch, to go right back with the fastball from the zone.
Does it again, and it is fouled back over the backstop, so the count stays full. We mentioned our umpires today. Home plate umpire Keith Sledge at first is Mitch Gross, John Wagner's at second, and William Webster at third. Hard hit through the hole, and Izzy Marcano is 2 for 2.
Izzy Marcano swings at an elite level, controls the move forward, kills time with the legs, and does not miss this one. We need to check the laces on that softball because that was a laser by Izzy Marcano, her second hit of the day.
Brings up Alexa Okolowicz. Izzy is on the move. Out on the steal attempt. Very close play. But whatever the case, a great throw by Grace Dubin.
Grace Dubin, look at the transition. Perfect placement on the throw. Maya Chorus in great position to receive that one. Perfect tag, lets the ball get deep. Izzy Marcano thrown out at second base. And we might have our first review of the day.
Yep,
Tight one.
Looks like we will. Yeah, I mean, you pointed it out. Maya Chorus, that is a great tag.
Fantastic tag, and the key part of that tag is she lets the ball get deep. The ball will travel faster than your hand, and so lets the ball get deep there and then just go straight down for the tag. And that is tight, but man, what a throw by Grace Dubin behind the plate.
Let's see, we need conclusive evidence to overturn. Look, this is a maybe. Need to see some more angles. And that is exactly what the umpiring crew is looking to do here. Remember, the call on the field out at second base has to be clear and obvious evidence to overturn it. We've certainly had our share of challenges this week in Bristol. Most of them, the call was confirmed. This is a great angle. I think we're going to have out there.
I think so too.
The foot's up, maybe?
I think the foot is up. I think the tag was perfectly placed. Very, very quick. And yeah, watch that right foot. Hits the dirt here and kind of sneaks up. And don't know if it hits that bag. Initially there it hits, but it looks like the tag just before that moment. But I love the call to send Marcano there, knowing the speed and knowing who you have behind her. Very, very tight. And there, does the glove hit there? I think that's the shot. What a great view from our crew here in Bristol.
John Wagner is a second base umpire. He made the call, was in absolutely pristine position. Umpires have done an incredible job, as always, this week in Bristol. They are taking their time with this one. It is very close, there's no question. And you do need multiple angles to see that. And the call is confirmed. Call stands as an out, and that's huge. Second out of the inning. A dangerous base runner erased with a dangerous hitter at the plate.
Yeah, that was massive. Massive momentum shift back into the Connecticut dugout because this is the part of the lineup that does the most damage to this Rhode Island team.
So Marina Cosmas having some trouble for sure with this loaded Rhode Island lineup. Her defense behind her, or in this case with Grace Dubin in front of her, have come up with some big plays to hold this Rhode Island team to 2 runs.
3 balls, no strikes.
But a 3-0 count against Okolovich. Strike 1. Okolovich with a RBI triple to drive in the first run of the game. And she got all of it. Fouls that one off to put the count full. Should she reach, LLWSB is on deck.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Missing high, so a walk for Okolovich, who's on base for the second
Number
straight
6,
time. LLWSB. That ball slipped out of the hand of Marina Cosmas. And scooting down to second base to take advantage is Alexa Okolovich. Lamar singled to drive in Okolovich. And then was stranded at third base. 1-1 count. Big swing and a miss, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Connecticut's been riding and walking a tightrope here against Rhode Island. Lined into center field for a base hit. Okolovich being waved home. Here comes the throw, cut off by Marina Cosmas. And safe at second base. This was an interesting play as runner and shortstop converge.
Yeah, take an eye at Maya Chorus up the middle. Kind of hesitates. A really nice job at Okolovich to avoid the line drive. LLWSB stays high. Miller unable to make the play on that, but you gotta credit LLWSB at the plate. Second hit of the day, second RBI of the day. Rhode Island's up 3-0.
Amazing, the top of the order. Top 3 have reached base every single time. Up 5 for 5. Plus a walk. A Beatles fan here for Lawson Bastille, the cleanup hitter. 3-0 Rhode Island. And that is driven up the middle for another base hit. Here comes LLWSB. It will be cut off by Cosmas. Throws to second. Out at second. The run getting in. That was a timing play. The run will count. It is 4-0. Here's another look.
Lawson Bastille up the middle, gets the run, gets thrown out on second. Rhode Island lengthens the lead.
Open behind the first base.